My name is Janet Mazer. I'm a professor at the College of New Jersey. I teach writing, and I also teach a course called First Seminar.
How would you define food insecurity?
Food insecurity is not knowing where your next meal is coming from, not having enough to eat, or being malnourished, not eating the right things because what you buy are cheap, easily accessible things.
What does that issue look like here in the local community?
To me, it would look like some of the people who actually purchase their groceries at the dollar store. Because goods there are cheap, they fill up a cart with items that cost $1 each, nachos and cans of beans and other things that are cheap and easily accessible but aren't the most nutritionally advantageous things to eat.
What are some common misconceptions about hunger that you can think of?
That it doesn't exist. I think we would like to think that it doesn't exist and that maybe there's just a small pocket of people for whom hunger is a problem when really it's quite pervasive. The statistics yesterday in the New York Times that made the front page were just chilling, the number of people who were actually considered to be hungry.
Have you ever had a personal connection to hunger in your family?
I'm very fortunate right now that my family does not have a problem with hunger, but the family that I come from, my family of origin, my grandparents were immigrants, and my grandmother raised 8 children during the Depression, and my mother tells me of days on end of eating very thin soups and a little bit of bread, but she also talks about her mother's amazingly generous spirit, that when someone would come to the door, they called them then hobos or beggars, would come to the door looking for a little something to eat. Her mother would still take from her stash and offer it to someone because she was just an incredibly generous person. But no, I think people who, when you are the child of Depression survivors, you have a connection to hunger.
What do you think is the best way to kind of fight food insecurity?
It's a very, very difficult question. It's a problem for which there are no easy solutions. It's multifaceted, and it's going to have to begin with the economic situation changing.
Do you think one person can do? Is there something that one person can do to make a difference?
Absolutely. Baby steps. Baby steps. I think that one person, even just being aware of the situation and even reaching out or living in a more sustainable way, for example, growing some of their own foods, fruits and vegetables, and giving some of them away even just helps to alter things a little bit. Giving to the food bank when you go to the supermarket and they ask if you want to donate $1 to give to the food bank, that alone just helps someone immediately. So it's a good Band-Aid solution, but in the long term, bigger things have to happen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.